We're going live. Hello, everyone. Okay, we're here. Just that I know that everyone can see my screen. It would be amazing to see a hi, hello, hola in the chat. Would love to see that you hear me. And you see the screen agenda for today. Show me some love. Oh, brilliant. Clint, thank you so much. Hola. Do we have anyone else? Yes, people are joining. Amazing. Ooh, it's going to be nice today. All right. Gio, how are you doing? Okay. We'll wait another moment. So we have agenda is packed today. I'm going to talk a lot. You'll have to stop me. Otherwise, it's going to be, you know what? While we're waiting, let's talk about the raffle. Like every time we at Consolto do a webinar, we want to give a little bit back. So raffle, we have this raffle multiplier concept. I don't know if you've heard of it from our last webinar, but it goes like this, okay? In the end of the webinar, I'm going to collect all the names of everyone who submitted a form on our website. Okay, everyone who submitted a form on our website on Dana Scully. If you're going to load right now, Consolto.com. Okay, go to Consolto.com and you put your name, okay, and email here on Dana Scully. Okay, you open Dana. It says here, fill your details to win and put your name, email. You could put a nice message like, I want to win this raffle. I need it so much. I promise my children I'm going to win today. Whatever you want. Anyways, just put it there. And then in the end of this hour, we're going to do a raffle where you would not only win something, but you have a chance to multiply that win. How are you going to multiply that win? Let's say the winning piece is going to be an agent added to your account. So if you give us a mention on Facebook, because we need this help to spread around what Consulto is and what we're aiming to do. So if you mention us, it's 2 times, so 2 agents. If you review us on AppSumo 4 times, Capterra 6 times, we'll give you a few minutes after the webinar ends just to finalize all this. But you can start right now. Okay, we're getting packed. Clint loves Dana Scully. Great, Clint, great. Yeah, we what do you think about Mulder, by the way? I don't know why we put there Dana Scully. It's just a name that goes with us over the years. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna start in a minute. Before we start, I want to present Dennis. So Dennis here, our onboarding specialist, #1 worldwide, here to help anything. He's here for you. Hi, Dennis.
Hello, everyone. If you have any questions, anything at all, put them in the chat. I'll answer them, or if I'll see the same question maybe come up multiple times, Elon every now and then will stop for a Q&A, and I'll bring those questions up.
All right. So right now, while we're starting, you can already start asking questions, because today I want to play with it a little bit. We have an agenda. We have everything set, but maybe you want to focus on something else than what I have prepared for you. So basically, I prepared a little bit about us, because there are new people here that maybe this is their first time with Consulto. Then a little bit about the solution. I'm not going to deep dive. You already know what we provide, but I will share a few nice use cases that we noted. I'm going to focus on tips for 3 different types of niches, or 3 different types of use cases. Then we're going to talk about a few features that were added lately, and a little bit about the roadmap. I get a lot of questions lately about our roadmap. We'll talk about that. And yeah, let's start. So a little bit about Consolto. We established in 2018, well ahead of COVID, with the mindset of one day people will do all these meetings with their customers remotely. And since then, we're trying to bridge the gap and help you uh, manage all your customer meetings with Consolto. We're pretty highly placed on ranked on G2, Capterra, Software Advice, and GetApp. It would mean the world for us if you help us with reviews there. Our mission is to help 10,000 businesses scale their remote meeting operations. I'll talk a little bit about this. I don't want to, that's just some fancy words, but I'll mention it. When is it good? When is Consolto like really good? I get this question all the time. Sessions, and before that with some other, like Zoom and some other solutions. So I can say that both these solutions, okay, Zoom and Sessions, they're amazing tools. Sessions, for instance, it's a great tool. It's highly focused on group meetings and webinars. And Consolto, on the other hand, is more focused on those customer conversations. So while sessions and Zoom, for example, their product is all about the meeting, okay, that it's all, the focus is the meeting. In Consolto, the essence is built on the customer, okay? For us, everything is around the customer. I think that's the main difference, okay, when I'm asked. Now, when is it great to use Consolto? I'm going to talk about 3 main use cases. The first use case is complex online sales. If you're about to sell, I don't know, a jeans, a shirt, probably Consolto is not the best thing for you right now. But if you happen to say something like, I pay gazillion dollars of marketing to bring people to my website, and then when they arrive my website, they either chat and leave or schedule a meeting with me if I'm lucky, and then 2 days later when I speak with them, they're dead cold. They maybe even contacted one of our competitors. If that's something that you say to yourself and you want to talk with your customers right on the spot when they arrive your website, that's a really good place where Consolto shines. And I'll show you in a moment a super well-known company that is using this exact solution on their website. The other use case is when you're doing some personal customer service. We see a lot of these teams that want to provide a VIP customer service. For example, SaaS companies, where Loom just isn't enough. They need that ping pong, that, two-way interaction to solve a problem of a customer. For example, and I don't know who spoke with me in the last few months. Please raise your hand, say it out loud over the chat. Tell me if we had a conversation in the last 2 months or maybe even earlier. Because one of the things I like with this, I get to speak and talk with a lot of, hey, Aditya, thank you. Okay, so Aditya, for example, and Maria spoke with Adi. Anyways, so I love this solution and we installed it on our own website because I get to speak with my customers and I get to know them and I get to know their needs. I don't know of any other solution where someone comes to your website, you exactly see their problem, they show you it on their computer with their, whatever they're using, and you really understand them remotely. So this is a really good spot. If you're doing customer service like tickets and some things that can be handled over chat, that's probably not the best, to be honest. Last thing, of course, consulting. We get your appointments scheduled, charged, money, and launched. One tool, very simple, all the data, same place, not, call recordings in the cloud, chat somewhere else, voice message somewhere else. It's all in one place, okay? It's one streamlined flow. So this is when we hear from our customers that they enjoy Consolto. If I didn't cover anything, I would love to see that in the chat. Okay. Oof, Aditya, thank you. I'll cite that later. Our focus: simplify, organize, and boost meetings. Okay, we're mainly focused these years in the simplify and organize. I'll speak about that in a few moments. Okay, I'll talk about that. Now, when I just one word about the simplify, we imagine launching customer meetings as simple as, I don't know, sending an SMS, clicking a button. Okay, it should be dead simple. Why? Because our customers, they come from various places, various experience or expertise or knowledge, or we can't expect them to know how to manage systems the way we do. Okay, so we need this solution to be dead simple for our customers. Of course, that adds a little bit of complexity on us, and that's something that we're working on to solve. Okay, so we're constantly evolving. Okay, we've been building a lot of features. I'm not going to go, of course, over all these features. We're adding features all the time. We just added the GDPR user consent a few weeks ago, and video styled widgets. And now a few other things are going to be added, and I'm going to talk about them a little later. A lot of things are being added, and we're investing a lot in R&D. And one of the questions that we have: why are you, going out marketing? We want to polish the product as much as possible before we, go wide. And that's one of the questions that I had this week. And it highlighted a spot there, right? It was a question on our Facebook group. Why is this group so not, nothing is really happening there? And I'm returning the question to you guys. You can, share your experiences in the group and talk about it. We will start investing in the group and in many other marketing activities pretty soon. I talked about this. This is just a word. We just renovated the entire system about 3 months ago. We're still polishing the new one. We just added a few new polishes in the last few weeks. And right now, everything looks like with a new look and feel. Okay. For everyone who is a little bit new to Consolto, we have 3 form factors. Okay. Eventually, you want to speak with your customers. There are 3 ways, right? One is a click and talk page, where you have this permanent page where people can come. It's like your business card, let's call it that way, your digital business card, and people can come and start chatting or video chatting with you or schedule a meeting. And we have the website widget. Okay, that's our specialty. Okay, I feel that's our special sauce. You have a website widget where you can plug it on your website and get all those leads that come to your website. Never get them cold. Okay, never let them cold. Consultant listing, that's something that we're working on. It's in beta. This will allow you to provide your agents as a service to your customers. This is in beta. A little bit about the product core, as I mentioned. Okay, video conferencing, live chat, booking. Video conferencing, Google Meet. Live chat, live agent, talk to, I don't know, probably hundreds of other solutions. Booking, Calendly, Book Like a Boss, TidyCal, etc. Okay, and this is the core. Now, on top of this core, we added a lot of stuff like forms and the leads and a micro CRM where you can keep all your customer data and money transfer and screen sharing and analytics and all sorts of other features that are added. Eventually, we want all this thing to be wrapped up in one solution instead of all these. Okay, that's where we're heading. So this is where Consolto is heading. Okay, all these tools, Calendly, Intercom for live chat, Zapier. Okay, all these will be in one tool. I think it's a good time to move to a small video that we prepared. This is a premiere, so would love to hear your thoughts about it. Let me know if you can see this. Can you see this? Can anyone see this guy? Please let me know. Please say, yes, I see the welcome to Consolto video. Yes, thank you, Emma. All right.
Welcome to the future of remote business interactions. Meet Consolto, the all-in-one platform that transforms the way you connect with your clients. Gone are the days of juggling multiple tools for video calls, chats, and scheduling. With Consolto, it's all in one place. Picture this, a nifty widget on your website where customers can call, chat, book meetings, and even make payments, all without leaving the page. Tired of back and forth scheduling? Consolto's got your back. Consolto's dynamic scheduling syncs with your calendar, offering hassle-free appointment setting. And if you want to skip scheduling, visitors can call you with one click. Or if you prefer, you can call them. Say goodbye to scattered customer info. Consolto securely stores every interaction, every file, every conversation, along with customer profiles. Make more informed decisions using analytics like visits, call attempts, and bookings. Want to go big? Click and Talk pages are full-sized versions of your widget on a dedicated page. You can even send links to each of the features so your customers only see what they need to. And when it's time to get paid, do it effortlessly, right within the chat or during meetings. Secure, simple, and fast. On the move? Stay connected with the Consolto mobile app. Manage your customer interactions and take calls anytime, anywhere. Your security is our priority. With GDPR and HIPAA compliance, your interactions are safe with us. Whether in consulting, sales, auto dealerships, or healthcare, Consolto elevates the experience where a personal touch truly matters. Ready to revolutionize your customer interactions? Visit www.consolto.com and transform your business today. Stay connected effortlessly with Consolto.
Okay, that wraps the video. What do you think? Thank you, Kat. Yeah, amazing. Okay, this video is going to be on our new website. Hopefully, by the end of this month, a little bit later, actually 4 weeks from now, we're supposed to have a new website. That video is going to be there. Okay, I want to jump now to the following. I mentioned complex sales. What do I mean when I say complex sales? I heard a lot of these. Okay, if you're selling, for example, aesthetics surgeries, if you're selling cars, if you're selling academics, okay, like long-term courses, if you're selling things that are, not as easy to select from, browsing a few websites, that's when we're really good. I think Aditya, for example, sells that I see here in the crowd, he sells finance advising, right? So this is another domain where any of these where you need some extra effort to make a sale, this is really good. Now, I wanted to share with you a few learnings that we found from our data. The first one is landing page instructions plus button. This is phenomenal. People today are not used to come to a website and start a video conferencing session with an agent. So one way is to put our widget. That's great. That helps. But probably the best way is to put in the page itself instructions and a button, not instruction, call to action. Hey, do you want to speak with us? And a button. And they click the button and it should show like a bubble. You're going to start a meeting with one of our agents. And then, they're going to show, get dressed and all that. By the way, do you want to see my shirt? Thank you. Okay, so if you do that, you will raise your conversion rate, your meetings rate by 36%. And that's from our data. I want to show you what we're doing on our new website, on our own new website. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Okay. This is just a draft. Okay. Don't look at it. It's coming soon. Trust me. So this part here, this is just a button on our website. Okay. Customers land on page, click, meeting starts. Start talking with us exactly how your customers will talk with your team. Start web call. This is going to be on our website because, this is what we provide to our customers, but you should provide something like, okay, talk with us. We will explain how this product works in real time. Start web call. Or for live video conversations with a finance advisor, with a mortgage advisor, with a tax advisor, whatever, start web call. Ching. This button, okay, on your website, I will show you right now how to connect any button on your website to the Consolto widget, okay? And that's what I wanted to show you here, which is this. Oh, I see someone already. People are starting to send notifications. I'll talk about the raffle in a moment. Well, how's our time? Okay. Set up an installation, and you go to the installation tab, installation. Here, you scroll down till you see custom button codes. Okay, these custom button codes, you copy them. It's just an HTML, which will trigger that same action on your website. For example, if you want to start a video call, you want your customers to start a video call, you copy this and you put it on your website's HTML. This will show a bulky button, but you can design it, of course, with some CSS and some design that you can pour into it. I'll show you what this looks like on our own website. And again, we're doing something entirely different in a few weeks with our new website, but I want you to understand the power of this. I could have I could hide this widget. And here, this is a button on our own website. We host our website on Webflow. This is Consolto technology. This is Webflow. These are two distinct things. We just created a Webflow button, and it's connected to this. Now here it says direct call with the team. As I mentioned before, this is our text. You should provide your own text. Create your own button. You can also connect the availability here, and then this will start an immediate call. This will open the widget and start a call. See? Again, I'm going to click on a button here. I'm going to close this. Click on a button of a D. This is chat, for example, and it will open the chat. This is super powerful, okay? You put this in the page, on the page itself, not as a widget, not only as a widget. The widget could practically even be hidden. But once you put the button, people press on a button on your website. It's different. It's part of your website, like this button here. This will open the widget with whatever action you want. You can even play with it. For example, when you're online, you show the start web call button. And when you're offline, you show the schedule a meeting with me button. Okay, we'll show a lot of instructions about this later. But the concept here is put this button on your website. It's 36%. 36% elevation. Audio only. Okay. How do you set audio only? This also helps customers start, less friction. They don't need to show their shirts and get dressed and all that. That could help. That's another 22%. Schedule meetings as a fallback. Okay, let's say you're offline. What happens then, right? You don't want to lose the lead. Remember, you paid the gazillion dollars for people to land on your website. You don't want to lose the lead. So this is a way for you to get people on your schedule if you're not available. So I'll show you how to do these two things. Okay, audio only, schedule meeting. Let's go. Okay, so here I'm in the Consolto back office, and I'm going to the video chat settings. Here we have 3 tabs: tab setup, pre-call form, and money transfer. I'm going to focus on the tab setup. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, And here, widget conferencing methods. If I want this to be audio only, I just turn the video off. Okay, that's it. Okay, if I'm now going to open Adi, we'll see that the video, her video, she has only audio. That's it. You can change the text here, of course. You can do whatever, but it's audio only. This will help some of your customers. If you want both, you just put both. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing, what do you want customers to see when you're not available? Redirect actions when incoming calls are unanswered. This is super powerful. Okay, for example, I want to schedule a meeting or contact form, okay, or fill a form. You may select live chat or WhatsApp or whatever, retry the call, whatever you want. You can also set the text that will be there. Okay, these are very important settings that will help you increase the conversion on your website. I want to stop here, see if there are any questions before I move forward. Dennis, is there any question or I can move forward?
Yes, there are 2 questions so far. Well, 3. First of all, was how far have we progressed on the agency model? Where like different agents, different clients have their own logins and
I'll show
dashboards.
that. Perfect. I'll show that in a moment. I'll answer that. Let me write that down. Thank you. Okay, next. I'll get to that. I have a slide.
Another question that was brought up is, do we provide also PayPal instead of Zapier as a paying method? I answered that privately that we do. There is a PayPal integration.
Correct.
And how can someone transition on their website from AI chatbot to Consolto? That's another question.
Okay. I'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, great questions. AI chatbot and agency model coming soon. Okay, few slides down the road. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we talked about these 3 things, which will really help for complex online sales. Okay, you have a website, you put the widget, you put your own buttons, you can put it on audio only, and you can put the scheduling as a fallback. Okay, another nice thing that helps is organized communication channels. You know your customers, you know how reluctant they will be to start a video call immediately, or maybe you should put the live chat first or the scheduling first. I don't know if all of you know this, but you can order them based on whatever you want. You can just drag and drop this. For example, if I want the contact form to be on the top, on the left, I'm just going to drag it. Contact form is here and it moved here to the left. Okay. If I want the video chat to be on the left, I just drag it up here. Video chat is on the left. So this is, you know your customers, set this according to what you think they will enjoy most. Multi-agent. Okay. Multi-agent titles and expertise. I saw a really nice example. I have quite a lot, but I wanted an example from this community. So this really helps. This is really good. If you have many agents, not one, many agents, then it's really good to put these agents in the list, okay, in the team list, what we call team list, and provide the users with the titles, okay? This should help. This is like a navigation bar, okay? This will help your users understand who they want to start their conversation with. And this should be very clear, not only the name, but help them understand who does what in your team. Okay, this is just one example. We have quite a few. I selected this one from this community. All right, so these are the tips that we learned. I'm sorry I don't have stats for these 2. We didn't collect them, but these are based on our data, okay? Moving forwards, a little bit about new stuff, okay? I know there's some confusion around teams, widgets, and skins. I want to clarify that. I prepared it a little bit more. I hope it will be clear today, and the navigation. I see a few. I think we need to polish that part and make it easier. White labeling, including, and this is related to the agency model that was as before. I'll talk about that. and also about the teams and skins. I'll wrap that up. Stripe payments, I'll talk about that, how it works, because last time in our previous webinar, I just showed that we had it. It was in beta. Now it's working. It's live. People are using it. Enjoy it. Dynamic forms and GDPR. I don't know if we'll go all over this. Dennis, please let me know if there are other burning issues. Let's start. Just before we go there, I just want to remind those who joined a little bit late, raffle in the end of this meeting, webinar. In the raffle, you will be able to get benefits for your Consolto account. And if you help us distribute Consolto with the world through an LTD Facebook group, some review on AppSumo and Capterra, we will multiply those benefits, those perks that we will give in the end. In order to participate in the raffle, you need to go to consolto.com right now and open our widget on our website, look for Dana Scully, open Dana Scully, click and provide your details to Dana. We will collect and the raffle will be from there. Okay. Great. I got numerous questions about this, the definitions, like what is a user, what is a team, what is a widget, what is an agent skin? I want to clarify all this, okay? I think this is, once you get it, it becomes pretty convenient. First, I'll start why we have all this, okay? We wanted you to have flexibility and capabilities that no other platform has. That's the first reason, that's a why. And in order to do that, we noted that many of our customers have either different or varied requirements for different pages on their websites, or they may even serve different websites, different companies, different domains. And that relates also to the agency model, right? You're selling this, you're using this for one business and then for another business. So how do we enable that? The first thing you need to understand is the user, okay? User or agent or consultant or host or team member, that's the person that has access to the back office. They get their login credentials, they get access to the back office. It's not, the administrator, for example, is a user with admin permissions, and all the other users are flat below. Then what is a team? Okay, and I'm going back to the back office, okay? What is a team? So we have users and we manage the users here because again, the account has users. A team is a bunch of users with a script. And you can put these users or these scripts on various websites. Okay, I'm reading from here. Team contains one or more agent skins. Every team has its own widget with a unique script. Wait, I'm explaining teams with agent skins, but you don't even know what agent skin is. Okay, we're getting there. Widget, script to be placed on a website. Okay, team has one widget. Widget belongs to one team. Agent skin. Agent skin is a representation of a user on a widget. Remember I said you may be serving multiple websites. So let's say that you have two websites and website A is AOL.com and website B is, Yahoo.com. And you want to serve both with the same agent, but this has one branding and this has another branding. So the way we enable you to do this is by creating an agent skin or representation of an agent on each widget, which they are separate. Okay. One agent skin will have the Yahoo branding and one agent skin will have the AOL branding. Not so modern examples, forgive me, please. So again, account manager is a user. There are team members or agents or users, whatever you want to call them. They're all the same in Consolto. And there are widget teams. Widget teams belong to the account. Widget teams are basically a bunch of agent skins. Every agent skin, it belongs to one agent and tunnels all the data, the chats, and everything to that agent. When would we use multiple widgets? For example, I just mentioned different websites, different branding. Another example, pages with different behavior. Mobile versus desktop. These are examples that I see all the time. Multiple skins. Again, one agent belongs to two widgets, two teams. Every team is on a different website. Okay. And this skin will have a different behavior, different branding, different customization, different everything. Okay. This is one use case. The other use case, you just want to have multiple functionalities and different pages. Let's say you want your one click and talk page to have only scheduling and the other click and talk page to have only video chat, as an example. There are a few questions that I get here quite a lot. One of them is, can I put two agent skins of the same agent on a single widget? The answer is yes. Okay. If you want to be Dana and Charlie, and they will both link to you, that's fine. You can put it on the same widget, on two other widgets. Everything is possible because it's very flexible. Sorry. Okay, let's go to the navigation. If we understand now what teams are, what teams, what skins, what everything is, I want to talk a little bit about the navigation, how this works. So on the top, you'd see this selector. This selector helps you select between these are teams, and these are agent skins. Okay, these are agent skins, each one of these. Okay, you see the hierarchy here. This is a team, this is a team, these are skins. Now, as I mentioned, every team has one script and many agent skins. If you want to understand exactly who this agent skin belongs, because here we put only the abbreviation, you can just put your mouse on it and you'll see. While we're on the settings, you can have only one selected, but when we are on the overview, conversations, appointments, and leads tabs, you can have many, and then you'll see all the data of those, depending, of course, if that data is accessible to you based on the privacy consent. I talked about it over the previous webinar. One of the things that people, I found that it's a little bit confusing. Okay, here I'm now on the manage teams, and if I edit one of the teams, I will go inside. Okay, I see right now I'm on the Consolto demo team and Dennis agent skin. And here, maybe it's not clear enough, but some of these things are in the team level and some of these things are tabs, are in the agent level or agent skin level. And the way we help you understand what is with this blue ribbon here. By the way, whenever you see these drop downs, they will have tabs, inner tabs here. Okay, and so widget view, team view, agent view. These usually are similar or exactly the same to what you would see here: widget, team, agent, widget, team, agent. So now I'm editing the team named Consolto Demo. Okay, this is the team. If I want to edit the widget, it's not enough that I went here. I also need to come here and edit Dennis. And now I can see that I'm editing Dennis. Okay, this is Dennis's skin on the Consolto Demo script or team. Now, everything here is based on this. I hope this makes sense. You will see here some of these things don't even have a agent thing. Some of them have or not have a team thing. For example, when I'm setting the order and whatever communication channels exist, I don't have, just a moment. Whew, lucky me. Just loaded my. Okay. Anyways, communication channels. Okay, they are a agent skin or agent thing. Okay, if I set payment, it's also agent thing. If I set control, I can see that I have widget and agent things. Okay, so sometimes it will be this, sometimes that. Careful. The thing that you need to be super careful with is this delete agent skin. Why? Because you might think you are on the widget. You will be deleting the widget. So just pay special attention to this. Is anyone, what just happened? Connection, are we back? Are we live? The webinar froze for me. We're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's my battery. All right. That's the navigation. That's the important part of that navigation. Again, team, agent skin, and then here you'll see team or agent skin, whatever you're editing. That's the important part. Okay, one more thing. I was asked regarding the agency model. So if you want to take Consolto and provide service to company A and company B, you will need to create a separate team for company A and company B. What we don't have today is a means for the manager of company A to manage their team. Same applies for a company B, of course. That's something that we will develop along the road or down the road. Sorry. I don't have a clear timeline, but if you have teams that you will be managing their widget, this is perfect already as is. One other thing, all the data that's passing around, chats, calendar, leads, statistics, everything is segregated, okay? One team member cannot see anything of the other team member, which is super important when multiple teams are there. Next is white labeling. This is also important for you guys, white labeling. So today we provide 4 sub-mechanisms to make everything white label. We're not perfect yet, but we're getting there. So the first thing is the CNAME that we added just a few weeks ago. I'll show you how it works, and it's really special and different. The way it works, you go to the back office, and then you go to the advanced. And here you'll see add CNAME for your click and talk links. Where are the CNAMEs even used? So CNAMEs are used on your click and talk pages. Reminder, click and talk page is what I bring from here. Okay, this is these links that would look like this, for example. Okay, I open Dennis's click and talk in the demo. Okay, these links. So this. Okay, all these are the CNAMEs of my account. I can create multiple CNAMEs. And if you're using Consolto for multiple companies, you will create a CNAME per company. Now, what if you have a company that has 2 widgets and they want to use the same CNAME, for example, or you want to play with it? Anyways, the answer is after you add a CNAME, okay, you just put here the CNAME itself and you add it with all the TXT and CNAME and all that in your DNS. Very secured, by the way. We selected a very secured manner to do this. So after you do this, you need to assign the CNAME to a certain widget. Okay, because eventually we need to know where we need to send your team members to. Okay, if a team member is assigned to one of the widgets, we need to understand, okay, this widget gets this CNAME. And then we know, okay, we're going to take this, an email sent, for example, to this team member through this agent skin. And we're going to bring that customer to that corresponding CNAME. I hope that was clear. Let me show you an example. I'll take mine. I'm going to select my, and you will see. Wait, I need one selected. Maybe I have two. No, I have one. This is fine. Got it. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. I logged in as a D. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, and you'll see that this is going to use my CNAME, which is just click and talk. Okay, we purchased this domain, click and talk, and this is our CNAME. Okay, it goes to Consolto support. The way we did this, again, we assigned this CNAME, just click and talk, to Consolto main widget. Okay, so don't forget after you create a CNAME to assign it to a widget. If you don't do it here, by the way, you can also do it in the installations tab. Here on the bottom here, again, we're editing a widget and an agent skin. So in this case, it's a team. Okay, it's a widget. And here we can serve click and talk via CNAME and select whatever click and talk you want from the list that you created. Okay, that's another way to assign. But eventually you need the widget to have a CNAME assigned to it if you want to use it. Of course, it's good for branding and white labeling. I don't need to go there. I assume that you understand this. The next thing is SMTP. You want to send emails from your own domain. This is also possible with Consolto. You go, and this is a per user. Please note that we're sending emails per user, not per agent skin, not per widget. It's per user. So you go, all these integrations are per user. You go to this, to here, send emails with your own domain. You connect your SMTP server and will send emails through your domain. We currently don't support Amazon SES. We're planning to support that sometime soon. And that's based on that. Okay, SMTP, get Consolto. I get this question a lot. How do I remove the get Consolto? So again, this is an agent thing because we have that get Consolto when we show the widget. Let me show you what it looks like. Here, this get Consolto here, for example, or in the emails or all that. So you go to the customer experience, you go to this agent over here, white label, you turn it on, and that's it. Okay, all the get Consolto things will be removed. There are a few tiny things that are still in the works, which are the click and talk icon over here and the title of the page. But other than that, I think we covered everything. Okay, so this is this. And the last thing, which is super important, the email customization. This is coming soon. We know that you want to customize emails, either with translation or your own wording or your languages. This is coming soon. We also need it for our customers. I know this is important, coming soon. Whew, wait, I need to get a drink. Oh, I love that question. While I'm drinking, someone asked if we have an integration with Pabbly. I prepared that. So thank you, Gio, for asking that question. I knew someone would ask it. So yeah, you can use Consolto with Pabbly. Okay, it's well prepared. Other customers said it works. We didn't try it. Okay, so enjoy it. Moving forward, money transfer. Money transfer is all about Stripe and PayPal and letting you charging your customers. When will you want to do this? So remember I mentioned there are 3 use cases, right? There's the use case of selling something complex sales on your website. There's the personal customer service, and there's the consulting. So clearly money transfer is for consulting. And the way we help you with this is with one flow. We're helping you schedule meetings, get them paid, and launch the meetings. And after that, also coming soon, action items. How this works. You go to Consolto and you go to payment gateways. And here you'll see the account ID, okay? This account ID has to be connected with Consolto. If you don't have this, you need to create one. I'll just copy this, and you're gonna probably see something like this. By the way, we support Stripe and PayPal. Here in PayPal, you just put your PayPal account. We put Stripe. So if you want to charge customers with Stripe as your payment gateway, by the way, you can put both. You need to create a Stripe account if you don't have one that is connected to Consolto. If you have one that is already connected with Consolto, you use this button. If you have another Stripe account that is not connected with Consolto yet, you should not connect an existing Stripe account. Rather, you should create a new one, because Stripe requires that you create a connected account that is connected to Consolto itself. Okay, I hope that's clear. So one of the questions that always people ask is, okay, can I put my own Stripe account on multiple agent skins? By the way, going back, we're editing in agent skin. You guessed right. Okay, so can I I'm an account manager. Can I get my agents to charge money that will eventually go to me and not to them? The answer is yes. You just need to put here on all of your agents your Stripe connected account ID, which is connected to Consolto. Okay, and here I'm adding this, and you'll see that 2 of our agents have the same account ID. This is, I don't know, ZSK something, and you'll see that my other demo one is also ZSK, okay, in the end. So both agents, okay, it was a moment ago on ID, both agents have the same Stripe account ID. So the next question that we always get is, can I prevent my agents from modifying it? The answer is yes. You can prevent agents from accessing anything related to the money transfer. The way you do this, you go to the users, and then you select your agents. Let's select one of them. I hope this will work. Yeah, okay. You select the agents, and you go to where is it? Just a moment. Set up an installation, and then payment gateways access. If you want to disable this for them, you just disable, and then they will not be able to change it, modify it. Okay, you prevent their access. So again, users, just going back, users, select a specific user with this button over here, and feature setup, and set up an installation in this case, and payment gateways access. Okay, if you want to enable it, enable. If you want to disable it, disable. Great. Other payment gateways. Okay, sorry, we currently support only PayPal and Stripe. We do not have near-term plans to support any other payment gateway. It's a lot of work to support each one of them. And until we get enough usage and learnings from Stripe and PayPal, we don't want to add additional ones. Okay, Dennis, I want to take a sip here. Can you please help me? Were there any questions that I should ask now, or maybe something for later? Dennis, you're on mute.
Yes, there are a couple of questions. Do you want some questions specifically about the money transfer, or in general about things that?
Yeah. Let's go through the money transfer. Then, then we'll go to the end.
Based on what was said, if Team A and Team B as agency, can you associate different payment options from clients or to different accounts?
Okay, so the answer is yes. I just showed exactly how to do that. It's a per agent skin. Okay, just as a reminder, it's a per agent skin. When we set the payments, as you can see, this is an agent skin. Okay, so this means that if I am on another widget, I can have a different Stripe account, different PayPal account, and widget team. Okay, so myself on this Consolto main, these are the payment gateways that I'm going to use.
Another question about the payment methods is, can we use custom payment links using Consolto for faster send payment links such as Lemon Squeezy and other?
Oh yeah, maybe I should have shown this. I didn't. Sorry. Let me show you what it will look like in real time. No, let me show you this. And is anyone else selected? Okay, one moment. I will do this. Okay, so maybe I'll select here Elon. I'm not okay. So okay, let me do the following. I'm going to open this. Okay, right now. And here I'm going to open this. So the way this works is either before the meeting itself, okay, or during any chat, you can request payments from your customers. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay, yeah, this is connected. So the way it works, and I'm showing here the two sides, so it's easier to understand. The way this works, let's say someone has my widget on open. I'm gonna request payment. Let's ask for $1. So here, okay, before that, we're setting everything up, and then you send a request. I see here as the agent, payment request arrived at destination. And then here, the widget size has payment request of $1. Okay, $1. And once I pay here, once I pay here, the other side will see immediately that this payment request was paid. Let me show you a real one, so you can better understand.
While you're going there was also a question if there is a limit on the payment amount.
Yes, there's currently, while we're still building this, let's say it that way. So yes, there is a limit which is currently set to $200, if I remember, per payment transaction, but you can do them one after the other. It's just for us to control and make sure. There are also limitations on the websites that it can be placed. Please visit our how-to pages to understand which websites cannot use this. Pretty sure you can imagine. But this is what it would look like when things are paid. Okay, when something was paid, I see this. Okay, if it's okay, I see this as the payment. The payment request was sent, and this was the amount that has arrived. We can see that we remove, okay, the commission taken by Stripe and a small portion by Consolto. So from $100, there are about $4.20 going to Stripe, and then the rest goes to Consolto, like 80 cents or something like that. So 5% goes to the transaction itself. I hope that helped. And again, one more thing, we're adding soon the pay per booking. This is really important when someone wants to reserve time on their calendar and you want to charge them upfront while they're making the payment, you can do it upfront. I just want to remind everyone, raffle, again, help us spread Consolto around Facebook, AppSumo, Capterra, wherever. Just help us spread the rumor around, okay? We've been investing everything in this product to make it as positive as possible, and we're here for you to make your customer interactions more personal. One other thing I wanted to mention today is the dynamic forms. I noted that not everyone really understands how and what flexibility you have with the dynamic forms, and I want to share that with you right now. So, dynamic forms. Okay, so you go, okay, set up an installation of widget. And here I'm now on Consolto main. That's the team, my agent skin. And here I can send the dynamic forms. Now, what we did here is we created these links because every dynamic form, there are 4 types of dynamic forms. One is for chat. To enter the chat, we're going to ask your customers their information. One is for audio and video calls. Now, sometimes you would prefer asking before chat, but not asking for video calls. Some customers want that. And the third one is, during the appointment, once you select date and time, and the next thing is provide your details so I know who I should get back to. And the last, of course, is the contact form itself, which is an independent tab like this here on the widget. So these are 4 separate forms, and every form, as I mentioned, this is a per agent thing, okay? Editing agent, remember. So when I set the form in the contact tab, I click and I can set the form here. As you can see here, we don't have the consent, and that's something that we added lately. We're letting you add a GDPR or all sorts of compliance notes that once the user provides their consent, you have that transaction in your chat feed. Okay, so you can see exactly that they set, and here you can put, for example, whatever consent note you want. We are not liable or whatever you want to put here. I'm just going to put consent text and add this. Okay, so right now we have this button over here with this text that we added. This is important for lots of teams. I would like to invite you to take a look at these forms. Okay, some teams don't use this at all. And this is a really good tool to get the data and the leads and the lead information from your customers before or after the meeting. The downside, of course, is that some customers don't want to provide their information, and you may lose or there's a lower conversion rate when you use this. Of course, some teams do not want to have these forms. Just click it off and it's going to be turned off. Some teams do want the forms before chat, before video chat, during the scheduling. Just enable them here. I hope this one was clear. Every form is set independently. Okay, if you want this and that details for setting an appointment, set it in the appointment. If you want another, set it in another place. Reminder, Dana Scully, put your name and email to get into the raffle, which is, we're approaching the raffle. Dennis, we're getting soon. We're getting closer. Sorry, not getting soon. Okay, few last things. I want to wrap this up a little bit and let you ask questions. One last thing that I feel that many people are not using enough is our 2-way appointment scheduling modes. Remember, I mentioned 3 use cases, right? We have the complex sales, personal customer service, and consulting. And initially I discussed, I shared a few tips about how to make the complex sales better with that button on your website and all the other stuff. And then I mentioned for the consulting, I mentioned the money transfer. So now I'm going to share another thing related to the consulting. Fully automated, this is the Calendly style, okay? Meetings, we will show your customers only time slots that are available. Once the customer clicks that button of submit, the meeting is automatically approved because he selected an available time slot. The problem with this mode is that it exposes your calendar's availability. Okay, maybe you don't want your customers to see how available you are. Maybe you don't have enough meetings. I don't know. the other thing is it removes, the good thing is that it removes time slots that have already been picked. Okay, so customers that come afterwards will not be able to pick the same time slot. On the other hand, and this mode is mainly for consultants, this is the fully controlled. This is something that practically no other tool has. So if this makes ring some bell, let me know. So fully control is when you need to approve the meetings manually. So the way it works is your customers will request a meeting and you need to approve it. Pretty similar to, scheduling a meeting on, I don't know, Google Calendar. You send an invitation and someone needs to respond and accept it. The same here. They don't, the good side is that they don't see when you're available. They just select from all your time slots, even those who are busy, but not those who are not in your available times. Okay. So they can, if your working hours are 9 to 5, they will be able to select any time slot within 9 to 5, even those time slots that you are busy. Why? Because one, you don't want to expose your calendar. And two, maybe you want to select this. Maybe you have two customers at the same time slot, but you want to select who you want to take the call with. Customer A, which is more important, or customer B, which is less important. So what you'll do, you'll approve the meeting with customer A, and you'll reschedule the meeting with customer B, all within Consolto. Again, two modes, one more for the Calendly style, and one more for consultants that want more control over their calendar. We provide both. The way to select it is you go to the schedule settings over here. It's always, these shortcuts are always here. You go to the schedule settings, and here you select fully automated or fully controlled. That's it. Fully automated or fully controlled. You have these explanations over here in this read more section. I think this is a really cool feature that not many are using. And I believe you can enjoy this. Look into the future. Wow, I talked a lot about the past and the present. Let's say a few words about the future. So AI and chats, pay when booking. I just talked about that a few moments ago. Mobile app that we're renovating. We had to hold our efforts there because we wanted to focus more efforts on the AI and chats. And we're really renovating the mobile app. It's not good enough, to be honest, and we feel that much effort is required there. This is going to be happening in Q2. We're going to replace the entire mobile app. AI meetings coming later this year, and configurable sessions also. You can see our roadmap, by the way, in Consolto itself. You click on this question mark over here, then go to the roadmap, and that's it. You can see our entire roadmap. It's public. What I want to talk about right now, with just a few words, is the AI. Many ask me, hey, why do you need AI in a personal communication solution? And I think that's a question that we ask ourselves a lot. Do we want AI? Do we not want AI? Because please remember, Consolto is all about that personal touch. We want to help you support and do that personal thing that nothing else can achieve. Immediately, simply from a website or from the click and talk page or from an email or from wherever. We want to help you go personal with your customers. So why would we need an AI? And the answer that we're now telling ourselves, and this may be wrong, and I would love to hear feedback, is that in many cases, AI can convince customers to hop on a meeting with you, to schedule a meeting with you. So think about the following. The AI bot, which now maybe everyone has, right? ChatGPT and all that, will start the conversation with the customer. And it could start with many customers. It could even qualify the customer for you a little bit. And then it will ask the customer, hey, do you want it? We will notify the AI that you're available. and it will ask you, do you want to take a call with this customer? And you will say yes, and then it will ask the customer, and it will try to convince the customer to start a call with you. Eventually, we want you to scale your meeting operations. Scale meetings, making them simple, dead simple. And that way, if they're simple and you have more meetings, we believe your revenue will grow. If everything is simple and organized, your revenue will grow, and we will be happy with you. So that's why we're adding AI in the chats. We're already in the development, I guess 3 months or so, 2.5 months. We already changed a few things. I hope that in the next 8 weeks, something will be launched. We launched something. We already decided that it's not good enough. We went back to the books and we're reworking on this. So soon this will be live. I think this is a good time for Q&A because we're wrapping up. And just a last reminder about the raffle, which is happening pretty soon. Again, go to Consolto. Everyone here, go to Consolto, select Dana Scully, and put your details there. We will select from Dana's leads whoever can win. Every person only once. Please don't try us. Yeah, that's that. Dennis, questions. What can I help?
Can we restrict the widget to be on a specific landing page only?
Yes, you can restrict. Okay, so we have this feature called page matches. Okay, it's here in the control. And you can do two things with page matches. One of them, on the widget level, controls where this widget is visible. Okay, you just need to put website URLs one after the other. For example, okay, consulto.com, AOL.com. Whenever we'll find that one of these is contained in the URL, we will show the widget. Okay, if it's blank, we show it everywhere. The other side of page matches, this is on the widget level. I'm going to the agent skin level. Now you can select where this agent skin, if you have multiple people on this list, you can select that, for example, Dana will be only on page, I don't know, Dana, and Adi will be only on page Adi, etc. I hope that answers that question. Any other last questions?
Yes. A question that came up from a couple of people was when can we expect blocking and delete features for unwanted guests or protect from spams?
Okay. I don't have a clear timeline for that. That's definitely something that we need. We heard that a while back, but it did. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem like a real problem because we didn't see this rocketing on our roadmap. On the people can click and vote. There are like 2 votes for this, so it's and by the way, the main challenge there is related to privacy. Okay, you don't want to. We're not keeping any IPs right now at Consulto, so that's the main challenge there. We'll need to solve it in some way, but I can't say it's coming tomorrow. I hope that by the end of this year we'll have that for sure, but I can't say that it's coming tomorrow.
Another question was, do we have a transcript option for a meeting at the moment?
No, not meeting. That's something I mentioned a moment ago. Okay, AI in meetings. So the way we imagine this is very similar to the chat. Okay, you have a meeting. AI will transcribe the meetings, create a summary, and even action items. And guess what? Action items inside your calendar at a click of a button to your calendar and your customer's calendar. So these are not only action items, but something that is real in the calendar. That's what we're planning. It's coming later this year, not right now, not right away.
Okay.
I saw Kat. Thank you so much for raising the note about AI bots need to be an option. We're really struggling. That's the reason we made that change. Okay, that's the reason we made that change. I can show you if you promise to keep a secret, everyone on this meeting. I'll show you what it would look like. Wait. Let me see if I can find it. We just changed the entire behavior of this like a few days ago. We're still examining this. Okay, yeah, I'm showing you this. Okay. I'm just showing you a Figma draft that we just changed this. Okay, the AI. So this is a theme list that you're already familiar with. Before, like we were thinking of, hey, maybe we don't want the team list at all, and only the bot that you can see here. But then we understood that no, we need both, and we need this to be selectable. So whenever you want to remove the bot, you just select it on your back office, and the people will see only the team list. And if you want both to exist or only the chatbot, it will be here. If the customer will click here or start typing, these will be removed, and the chatbot will help the customer navigate through the agents and find the right agent for that customer. But again, this is what we changed lately, recently in the last few days, actually. So that question was exactly what we weren't sure about. So that good notion. Thank you, Kat. All right. I think Dennis, any last question?
Everything, other things I either answered already in chat or you answered, but I do think one thing that I did answer in chat, but I want you to clarify it for everyone is if an agent is talking to one customer, if he can see the customer's conversation with other agents, or can they see other conversation, and I answered that they can't. Every agent can see his own conversations, but there is like he can share their information willingly, but I want you to.
So I'll just share about that. So the account manager can access data of customers only if customers provided access. And as you can see, for example, I have access to Dana Scully. The way you know this is because I have this tiny shield over here, and I don't have access to any other person. Dennis, I can't see your data. Huh. Nice. Maybe you're the boss and not me. Maybe I'm just an employee here. Just kidding. So anyways, Dana, we can see here this thingy over here, this guard with this lock. This resembles or presents that I have access to Dana's information. The way to access the information of some other agent is by going to the users and requesting access. Okay, and here you can also see the shield. Okay, so if you request access and they provide you access, that's the only way you can see their personal data. The reason we have this is that Consolto is used in many sensitive environments, therapists, doctors, stuff like that. So we have to make sure that they're fully aware that they're providing access to who should have access to it. Back to Dana. Okay, so a lot of people provided the form. Okay, everyone here, it's like from Cat. This is amazing. Okay, how are we going to do this? So I think someone mentioned last time that there is this tool online. I couldn't find it. Anyways, the way we were going to do this time Number 2 in the list and number 5 in the list are going to get the prizes. Number 5 is going to get 100 recordings or 1 extra user, and number 2 is going to get 1 extra user. But if you already provided some feedback, mentioned us, Captera, AppSumo, we're going to multiply that. So it's going to be real cool. Let's now see who that is. Dennis, do you have any drums? We should bring drums to these sessions. Okay, let's see. Who's the winner? I came to win raffle. Oof. No, raffle test. No, not December. Sorry, that's not that one. We are here. February. Okay. 1, 2. Stephanie. 1, 2. Stephanie, you are. Oops, where was it? Stephanie, you're number 2. You're getting 1. Oops. 1 extra user. Stephanie, you're getting 1 extra user. Amazing. Thank you, Stephanie. And number 2 is going to be, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kat, you had a lot of questions, and thank you for the lovely feedback. You're getting your prize, 100 recordings or 1 extra user, times whatever you did. If you provided us feedback, mention Facebook or AppSumo, Captera, only authentic and honest, we will multiply. It could get to 6 agents or 600 call recordings. Any last questions before we finish? Now is the time. Dennis, you're on mute. Congratulations, Kat. Congratulations, Stephanie.
We have questions if there are any upcoming items for healthcare.
For healthcare, we're HIPAA compliant, which is great. That's why we had that segregation that I mentioned a few moments ago. There are no specific health-related plans, but I would love to learn. And for that, I invite you to reach out and share what you need to make your Consolto or to make Consolto work better for you. I would love to learn. That's something that we would definitely want to penetrate more into healthcare. So absolutely. Okay, Dennis, I would like to thank you so much for co-hosting this webinar with me. Thank you so much. I would like to thank everyone for joining, for attending, and congratulate again Kat and Stephanie. Looking forward to continue helping you personally meet your customers, and have a great February. Thank you, everyone.
One last question that just popped up. On AppSumo Tier 5, we have 50 agents. Does that mean 50 single agents or agent clients?
50 users. That means 50 users. You can distribute that among 50 clients, 50 companies, eventually 50 users.
Okay. Good night,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, night, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for attending. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Stop recording.
Dennis, let me take control, please.
Mhm. Am I... Yes.